अनादि निर्गुणी प्रगदली भवानी मोहमैशसुर मदनगोनी विविध पंथी कलभय जनानी भक्तलगुनी भावसी निर्वाणी भक्तलगुनी Bhakti cha karunina varata karuni nirkarna magatyana putra gela mokala mata suranga gela mokala
Evening, everyone. Mataji, welcome again. Another musical night with Sahaja Yoga. And once again, we are connecting with the whole world, with the universal knowledge, with the universal music. And another important thing is with the universal, definitely with universal knowledge, which is the Sahaja Yoga. And that is a big pleasure for all of us and a big joy to connect with whole world every Tuesday. And today, again, we are going to connect with Vienna. And today, one of the Sahaja brother from Vienna who is going to join today, and his name is Ronald Subkus. And I'm really excited to introduce you to all. He's a Sahaja since 2002, and he's a singer and composer. And today he will be going to lead the meditation, and of course he will be sharing his beautiful music that it will be really help for all of us to go into deep deep meditation, sorry. And I want to introduce you all, and I would like to say good morning to Ronald. Good morning, Ronald and Jai Shumataji.
Good morning, Jai Mataji.
Jai Shumataji, hope you had a good sleep.
Yes, I had a good sleep. Yeah. Actually, we have 6:21 in the morning. So I got up an hour ago. Nice to see you, Jai Mataji.
Mataji, very nice to see you again, and it was wonderful. We had the first meeting together, but of course, I'm very excited to introduce you with everyone. That you will be leading the meditation, and also as we always ask, we'd like to listen your Sahaj journey and your experience, your achievement. That is another excitement for each of us. And so, of course, after this conversation, we love to listen more music from you that you can put us more into joy and, of course, more into meditation or silence. That always really helps for all of us. And so whenever you are ready, we can start for the meditation, Ronald.
Sure. Good morning, everybody. Let's raise our Kundalini and give ourselves abundance. We close our eyes, put both our hands on our lap. And put our attention on our Muladhara chakra, the first chakra. Mula means root, and Dhara means sustaining the root. It's always good to put lots of attention to uproot this chakra. The right hand we put on the ground. The left hand is open. And we put our attention on the left part of the Muladhara chakra. We say the mantra of Sri Nirmala Ganesha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Sri Nirmala Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Mataji, by your grace, I am innocent. Then we put both hands on our laps again, palms open. The attention goes to the center of the Muladhara chakra. We say the mantra to Sri Ganesha Gauri. Om Tvamiva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Gauri Sakshat Shri Adishakti Matanshi Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Mataji, Mother, please make me innocent. We stay there for our attention for some time. Shri Mataji, please make me innocent. The right hand stays open on our lap. We put the left hand to the ground. We let it hang towards the ground. We put our attention on the right side of the Muladhara chakra. And we say the mantra of Sri Kartikeya. Om Tvamiva Sakshat Shri Kartikeya Sakshat Shri Adishakti Matanshi Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Mataji, Mother, please make me worthy of you. Put our hand back. Our attention is still on the Muladhara, also of course on the Sahasrara. We say the last mantra here. Shri Rakshasa Hantri. Om Tvamiva Sakshat Shri Rakshasa Hantri Sakshat Shri Adishakti Matanshi Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Mataji, please destroy all the obstacles in our Muladhara. Take away all the blockages. Most of our attention goes now to Sahasrara. On top of our head. And again, we put the right hand on the Mother Earth. We let it hang towards Mother Earth. Left hand is open. Mother, please cleanse my left side. Please cleanse my desires. Please cleanse my emotions. Please establish pure joy. Stay like this for some time. Tension is in Sahasrara. You can also try to feel how our left hand gets cooler and how blockages are going out of the right arm into the Mother Earth. Take our right hand back and cleanse now the right side. Take our left hand up into the air. The hand is like over the left shoulder. The right hand is open. The palm. Here we say, Mother, please cleanse my right side. Take away my ego. Take away all the heat from my chakras and body. Also here we can try to feel how the right hand gets cooler and how heat is flowing out of the left hand. Into the air. We take down both our hands, put the left hand back. We focus now on the middle channel, on the central channel, which is the Sushumna Nadi, this channel of spiritual ascent. And spiritual ascent takes place when we have a strong desire for spirituality, a strong desire to be one with the divine. We put this desire now in our central channel and on top of our head, the Sahasrara. And in the Sahasrara, on top of our head, we express our deepest spiritual desire and then surrender. Surrender our mind, our emotions, our body. Shrimadaji, please grant me deep meditation.
Cunctissimus concanentes Ave Maria, Cunctissimus concanentes Ave Maria, Cunctissimus concanentes Ave Maria, Cunctissimus concanentes Ave Maria. sente enafuit angelus gabriles appellatus archemisus servitus clare forsique dixit ave Maria clare forsique dixit ave Maria cunctisimus concernentes ave Maria cunctisimus concernentes ave Maria. En principis Maria audite carissimi pariesque filium ave Maria. Cunctisimus concernentes ave Maria cunctisimus concernentes ave Maria pariesque filium audite carissimi vocabis eum mihisum Christum ave Maria ave Maria Buddham Sharanam Gacchami Dhammam Sharanam Gacchami Sangham Sharanam Gacchami Srimad Sharanam Gacchami Buddham Sharanam Gacchami Dhammam Sharanam
Let's meditate in silence, the attention on top of our head for some moments. Let's put all our spiritual desire into the Sahasrara on top of our head. Mother, please give me deep meditation. And on top of our head, we surrender again to this divine power. So we let everything go. Mother, please make me one with you. to open the Sahasrara more. There are 3 mantras. First one is Sri Nirvichara Samadhi, thoughtless awareness. Om Tvamiva Sakshat Shri Nirvichara Samadhi Sakshat Shri Adishakti Matanshi Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. The second one is Sri Nirvikalpa Samadhi, doubtless awareness. Om Tvamiva Sakshat Shri Nirvikalpa Samadhi Sakshat Shri Adishakti Matanshi Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. The third one is Sri Nirananda, pure joy. Om Tvamiva Sakshat Shri Nirananda Sakshat Shri Adishakti Matanshi Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. We stay in silence. Surrender. we can then raise our Kundalini and give ourselves abundance.
Thank you, Ronald. It was a great meditation. It was really wonderful meditation. You put us such in silence. And it was, for me personally, it was hard to open my eyes because it was so deep meditation with your leading and of course with the music. I really want to say thank you to you. I believe everyone felt the same thing. We had a nice, long and very deep meditation. Thanks a lot.
That's great to hear. And of course, we all know when we have deep meditations, we don't do anything. That's why I don't take it personally, because we all want to be the channel of the divine, of course. Yeah. But I meditated also very nicely, and I want to encourage everybody, you don't have to open your eyes. Just do as you want and meditate as you want.
Very nice. Thank you, Ronald. And I would like to ask you, of course, before asking Sahaj questions about Sahaj journeys about yourself, what does it mean, Cuntisimus Concanentes? I know it is about the Mother Mary, but would you like to explain, because it put us so much into deep meditation? And of course, I would like to ask you, what does it mean, Buttam Sharanam Gacchami? That song also really helped for all of us.
Cuntisimus Concanentes means, actually, I don't have the translation here, and it's in a very old song of ours. So I don't know the exact translation of Cuntisimus, but it's something like, listen, that Gabriel comes to Mother Mary and he praises her, and he tells her that Jesus will be born from her. Yeah, and the whole song is like the praise of Gabriel to Mother Mary, and he tells her that the child will be born to her.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so it's actually, the lyrics are actually very old. They're from an old Spanish manuscript called the Red Book of Montserrat. And there's actually an original version of Cuntisimus Concanentes, which sounds like a Gregorian chant. And we took the lyrics and just made put new music on it. So we took the old traditional lyrics and
very nice.
Made it our way. Yeah?
Yes, yes. You know, actually, I wanted to propose this song, because once you put us into meditation, of course, always the thoughts are coming, right? From the past and the future in the daytime, and it's a big obstacle. And of course, in our Agya chakra, the Shri Jesus Mary sits, and their qualities manifest within us. And of course, when we are connected and when we surrender it. So I really wanted to put this song, and also I would like to ask you another song that you sang with your band, which is the Shri Buttam Sharanam Gacchami, and that is also related with our Agya chakra, right? And with surrender. Please, we would like to hear from you.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, the band is called One Tree, and maybe I talk a little bit about the concept. So all cultures of the world have their distinct nature, but they are also part of one tree. Yeah, they are like flowers, different flowers of one tree, and they, at a point, they unite and they integrate. And the first song came, of course, from Christianity, and the second song comes from India, but also you can say because Buddha went such a long way, you can also say it comes from China or Japan. And Buddham Charanam Gacchami is just the main mantra that we know from Buddha. Buddham Charanam Gacchami means I surrender myself to my self-realization, to the Kundalini awakening, to the opening of myself and my heart. And Dharmam Sharanam Gacchami means I surrender myself to the Dharma, to the higher life, to the higher values, to the spiritual values. And Sangam Sharanam Gacchami, of course, means I surrender to myself to the collectivity of enlightened souls. So Buddha meant this like his Sangha, because he had many people around who were following him, who were meditating with him. Of course, we mean the Sahaja Sangha when we sing about it. And that's why also we added a third fourth line, which is not there in the original, Srimataji Charanam Gacchami. Yeah, which is not original, of course. This was our idea. First, it rhymes well. And second, it was our devotion shown to Srimataji in this song. Yeah.
Yes, and also Mother Kundalini, right? Yeah. Wow.
Of course, yes.
Yes, wonderful. So it is, I hope everyone is follow this connection, because, the big obstacle in our mind is always there is ego and security, right? So of course, we try to come out from this during our meditation. Of course, we want to continue in our daily life. So of course, through the Ronald led the beautiful meditation. And of course, the songs, I hope it really helped to all of you to remove all the thoughts from all the egos and super egos and put you into silence. And when we are in the silence, and of course the surrender state also comes much easier and much stronger. And then as Ronald and his band sang the Buddham Sharanam Gacchami, Dhammam Sharanam Gacchami, and Sangam Sharanam Gacchami. So it's a beautiful connection between two, of course, in our Agya chakra. So I really enjoyed. I really felt so silent, and I hope you all did it. So thank you, Ronald, for explanation. And we love to hear from you more. I know you started Sahaja Yoga very early. I mean, the beginning of 2000. And then, but what brought you to Sahaja Yoga? Were you really seeking? And were you a seeker?
It's quite a complicated question, you can say. I was somehow fed up with the world, and I was indeed a seeker, and I wanted to know what the meaning of life is. And I just finished my studies, and I moved. I'm from Germany. I live in Austria, in Vienna, but I'm born in Germany, and I started meditating in Berlin, which is the capital of Germany. And I moved there in the end of my studies, and I found I was very unsatisfied with my life, and nothing did satisfy me, and I was just also alone. I left all my friends behind me because I was fed up from the world. So I was actually alone in Berlin in my flat, and reading many books to find out more about life. Yeah, at that point I was like 22, 23, but it was also a difficult time, like what we say now vibrationally, that is what we say now, but I was somehow not balanced and not in a good state. I was not happy, and I was also highly depressed, and it was a very tough time, you can say, for a couple of years there in Berlin in my small flat with my books. And I went around, I actually walked around Berlin and met many people and talked to many people. And did lots of cultural activities and artistic activities, and and then there came a time when I was actually lying in my bed and I did not want to live anymore. And then I talked. Actually, I'm from East Germany. We have nothing like church or God in East Germany because it's Eastern Europe. But probably the first time I then talked to God and said, now I can smile about it, but it was really tough. I won't kill myself, but if you can help me, it would be nice. Something like this, yeah. So I will pull through, but if you can help me, please do it, yeah. And a couple of months later, I studied my birth horoscope. This was also part of my seeking, you can say, and just wanted to find out more about my personality. And so there was written inside, you should meditate. Yeah. And this resonated with me, and I thought, wow, yes, I want to meditate. And then actually, the Sahaja Center in Berlin was just like 700 meters from my flat.
Oh, that close.
Yeah. In a city of 4 million, that's quite close, yeah.
Wow.
And then I went there, and it was closed.
Mm-hmm.
Then I went away again.
Mm-hmm.
And then I came back and was again closed, because sometimes I just did not write down the timings, which were written on the door. And I was Kala Tit beyond time. At that time, there was not so much internet. And but the third time it was open. Yeah. So I went inside and opened the curtain. I saw Shrimadaji's photograph, and my first thought was, oh my God, a sect. now I can laugh about it, yeah. But then I went inside and just positioned myself on the sofa in the back. Yeah, I was completely in black, long hairs, earrings, everything, and then I just sat there. And then there was a Sahaja yogi, and he looked also very suspicious to me somehow. And I thought, oh my God, what does he want to tell me now? Yeah, but at the same time, I had a positive conditioning, which was like, you never know how it plays out. So, for example, if you go somewhere, it might be difficult in the beginning, but it will become very nice later on. So this was something I knew. And so I said, okay, I give it 30 minutes and then I'm out of here. And then the meditation started, and I participated, and 30 minutes continued to 1 hour. They said the Jagadamba mantra. It was, I think, Navaratri time, 2002. And it was in the end 2 hours, 3 hours I was there. I talked to the yogi who led the meditation, and he worked on me, and it was a very nice evening. And then I went out, and this was the most important part. I stood straight, and I was very happy. When I came out of the Sahaja Center, so the depression was gone, and I was completely free and happy.
In the very first day? In the very first day?
Yes.
Wow.
So I had this intense difference, which I felt, like from complete darkness to really light and freedom. And that is, this was really strong for me. So I went home, and then I thought, okay, it's nice now. I don't need to meditate anymore. And of course, everything came back. Yeah. And so I had to go the next week again. And it was also very strong. And then I went into it. I went like 3-4 times a week there. Then I got myself the keys, and then watched Srimadaji's videos, because I was also not working at that time. So it was like my work, you can say, like every day Sahaja from morning till evening. That was like the beginning. And there are many other interesting stories around this, which I can tell, but it's too long. Yeah. So this is the main story, I can say.
Beautiful. So since that time, which was 2002, and you were searching just being satisfied and joy, to having the absolute joy. And in 2002, once you got your self-realization, so you really reached the absolute joy, right? At the beginning, of course, you felt some satisfaction and joy, but how did you able to continue this absolute joy and satisfaction over the years?
Yeah, of course, it's like ups and downs. Yeah, it's like an ongoing trend, but of course you have the ups and downs on the ways.
Mhm.
There's not always pure joy, but I just try to meditate as much as possible, and I just found out about the value of devotion and surrender. That's what I base my meditation on. So I'm not a person who says many mantras or has always the mantra book ready. So for me, it's most like I try with my heart and surrender and devotion to the Mother Kundalini, to Shamaji. And this works for me very well. But in the beginning, of course, I did lots of treatments. In the beginning, it was different. Yeah, I did many foot socks. Yeah, I did lots of candling. I watched many videos. So I did everything like 5 times as normal, you can say, just to get out of this state I was in, So I tried very hard to get out of it, and I switched on the turbo, you can say, to get out of it. And then I got to know the Sahaja yogis, which I like very much. And then I went to India to my first puja. For a couple of weeks I was there. And yeah, it was like step by step, and every step made me stronger in a way. Yeah, I couldn't really feel it was step by step. It's not like as we know, it's not a very fast process. It is gradual. Yeah, it is gradual, and just have to continue to keep the energy on. Yeah.
Very nice. So beautiful. You give such a beautiful, actually, I can tell maybe keys or tips for everyone. First, it was your desire. And the second was your meditation with your surrender. And the third one is actually, of course, as you know, I would like to say to our new yogis, and of course, meditation really helps for us, but also we really need to support our meditation with the treatments, as Ronald said, like a foot soaking and cleansing our left side or right channel with some elements like a fire element, the water always, every day. So Ronald has done this, and then so that puts us, of course, into balance. It puts us into absolute joy and satisfaction, and of course the self-realization. We know ourselves, and with each thing, once we were in the darkness maybe, and the light comes within us with the light of the spirit. And it was so nice to hear, Ronald, this experience from you. Yeah, thank you so much.
Welcome.
Yeah, so I have so many questions, but I believe some of our yogi friends, they would like to ask you some questions before we start the music. And then I will, if there is a time, I will ask more questions for you, Ronald. So I will hand over to our dear friends. So is there any question for Ronald, or would you like to say anything to him? Please do it. Now your turn.
Sorry, I'm stealing the first part again, Shana. Sandeep here.
We always expect from you.
No. I just enjoyed, Ronald, your very nice music, as well as you shared your life story, which is so inspiring. And I think I can definitely say that there are so much people who need help, like you had that need at a point in your life. And I think I was telling, I think Raghu the other day, who is one of the Sahaja Yogi in this group, that I think Sahaja Yoga should be probably taught to small kids from the school days itself, so that they learn this and they grow up with that, and there is lesser of chances of getting depressed. And I think we all need that. It's everybody goes through some phase in their life where they need help, and you, thanks for sharing that nice story. And I am really happy to hear that you got that joy and that connection, and that's what we all need. So thank you very much. And I really enjoyed hearing you openly, candidly shared your life story. And I'm sure many people will get inspired. I try to tell in my community, the kids that are suffering some kind of issues, that, yeah, look inwards, that's where your answer is. And Sahaj Yoga is all about it. So thank you again, and Jai Shri Mataji. Thank you.
Okay, Shania, I think you are going to put a video, or what's the plan now?
Yeah. So how about Ronald, before putting the music, I have one more. Of course, I have many questions, but I have one question right now, and then we put one music, and then I will continue for the conversation. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, so I would like to say, of course, everyone knows, but I would like to remind you all that, each country represents one each chakra. So last week also we had Sahaja, mother and mom, if you remember, if you joined the meeting. So we forgot to ask this question. Maybe we will hear from Ronald. Ronald, could you please tell us what chakra represents Vienna or Austria? And then could you please explain the Vienna name comes also related with some deity? Please tell us. We love to.
Yes. Austria as a country is the left nabi, what Mataji told us. The left nabi is the left side of our nabi chakra. And it is related to family, to household, to our inner peace. This is like Austria. And Vienna, for example, is, I'm not sure if Mataji has talked about it, but I think it's pretty clear that Vienna as a city of music, where Mozart and Beethoven lived and worked their whole life, also many other musicians lived. It comes from Vienna, in my opinion, and in the opinion of many other yogis. And Vienna is the instrument of Sri Saraswati. And Mozart, as we know, was Sri Narada and the son of Brahmadeva. So, of course, he's related to Saraswati, and I found this very interesting. The word Vienna comes, in our opinion, from the word Vina.
Okay,
Shania, that's everything for that.
Okay, thank you so much. So, okay, I will put one video, and I would like to say to everyone, actually, Ronald has a big band, and of course, because of the COVID, we couldn't bring everyone here, so we brought only Ronald, right?
Yes,
but
exactly.
when the time comes, definitely we love to have everyone in this program. But honestly, I don't know how many of you are there in this band before we started this music. Could you please tell us?
Yeah, I think we have like videos from two bands actually. In 2008, we started a music group called Vinananda in Austria, with a couple of Sahaja yogis, and we had many original compositions which we based on mantras, and this was also our first group. It was very big, like up to 16 people, I would say. But at some point, we felt the job had been done. After we had recorded our 2 albums, the job had been done, and somehow, it was finished. So we stopped it. But at the same time, we had started a smaller group. So in the last years of Vinananda, you can say we started already 1 tree, which is our current band, and which is much smaller. So we're actually 5 to 6 people. We have a guitar, we have flute and saxophone, we have viola, we have 2 singers, we have a tabla player, and we have a bass player also. And this is 1 tree, and which we started in 2011, 2012. Like when Vinananda ended in 2013, we actually could start through with the new project. Yeah, and this is still ongoing, where we recorded 2 albums so far.
Very
Yeah.
nice. Very nice. So then let's start with the Mother of One Tree. So did you compose this song, right?
That's actually one I didn't compose. This is composed by our guitarist Michael.
Okay, but you are also singing in this.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. So then I will put it, and we will enjoy. So it's a beautiful song. If you would like to, because when they realize souls, who are the yogis, Sahaja yogis, when they sing, and through the light of the spirit, always the vibrations comes, as you know. So when you are listening to music, you may open your hands and have the experience of the vibrations. You may close your eyes or you may watch it, but please open your hands that you can experience the feel of this vibration when the yogi is singing. So enjoy it, and then we will come back again. was beautiful, Ronald. It was so nice. And I know that the band, which is the one tree, the last one, is a beautiful. I saw the beautiful explanation, the meaning of the one tree. Would you like to explain this? It brings to everyone, but we love to hear from you.
Yeah, I mean, the one tree idea is just to show how the world is one, as we know, but we wanted to bring it to life through music and through feelings and through perception.
Mm-hmm.
And all cultures of the world are distinct, but they're also a part of the same tree. And actually, when we take these lyrics, which are mostly like ancient mantras, lyrics from all over the world, and we put them into our musical style, you can say, they somehow all sound similar because it's done by us and we have our style. So then in the end, you get a one tree through music. That's what I feel somehow. Yeah. And that's the idea of one tree. And actually, we have also this beautiful artwork. We are supported by a great Yogini artist called Janka Dalosova. She's from Slovakia, but she lives also in Vienna, and she's like the most amazing painter I've ever seen. And she has painted the artwork for our albums, and also for this Mother of One Tree. The picture is from her. Yeah, and that's also, she's also actually part of the band, you can say, but she covers the painting aspect and the design.
Beautiful, beautiful painting, beautiful drawing. So nice. And also, I would like to add, if, with your permission, Ronald, it's a beautiful explanation. Another thing, as you say so nicely, and the tree, which has the branches, which has so many different branches and so many different leaves and the flowers, they look maybe different, but essentially they have the same beauty. And so in one tree, in that album of the description, it says why we can't be as tree with the same beauty. So I love it, this Ronald, and I just wanted to share with everyone. It's so beautiful, so nice. And as you all know, the Sahaja is a universal knowledge and brings all the culture in one place that we get integrated. And the beautiful integration actually makes us to join to this joy of ocean, and which is actually all around us, which is the all-pervading power of divine love. So that is the really beauty of in one tree. I think the musician or the yogis who are the musician that brings the same concept as Sahaja Yoga brings the same concept, right, Ronald?
Exactly. So, also because the Sahasrara is integration. Yeah. Yes. In the Sahasrara, all chakras get integrated, and we know if we don't accept the spiritual aspect of one chakra, we cannot actually rise. So we have to accept, and imbibe the essences of all the chakras, and they are from all cultures. Yeah. Yes. Of course, not from India, but here it gets integrated, and that's why it's important.
Exactly, like the different branches of the trees, right? They all look different, but essentially are at the same. They bring the same beauty in one, as beautiful tree.
And when they come together, then you actually have this bliss of Sahasrara.
Yes, right. Yeah, so nice. Thank you for the explanation. So beautiful. I love it. And
can I jump in very quick, Shana?
Yes, of course. Please.
Yeah.
Please,
so Ronald, Sandeep here again. And just beautiful, not only the lyrics and the music, but the picture that had so much diversity. Why I'm bringing that up is I also support diversity, equity, and inclusion steering committees at workplaces, and I sometimes get involved in the local cities' efforts. And this kind of music and the image that the picture that was painted, it's so inclusive that African American kid is on a white mother's the hand, and this is what invokes that inclusion and respect for different racial diversity. And I'm definitely going to request Shania to send me that link for this video, because this is beautiful. Like, if people hear this, I'm telling you, many new people who are non-Sahaj yogis will also appreciate how much inclusive this video is. So thank you again.
Sure, Sandeep, we will send it to you, definitely.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's our pleasure, right, Ronald? Yes.
Of course.
Okay.
It's all free in YouTube.
So, Ronald, I'm not sure if you could able to see the chat box. Let me read for you if you couldn't read. There are two. Yeah.
1 second. Yeah, there are some questions.
Actually, is expression about your reading and music. And let me read. You know, everyone knows I like this part to read for our guest yogi. So, Bhuvana says that thank you very much for this wonderful session. The story shared was very motivating and inspired by it. Thanks a lot. Silas says that thank you so much, Ronald, for sharing your stories and music with us. Have been listening to it many years and always enjoy Jershimataji. And I want to add something, Sila, with your permission. Sila actually listens almost every day, all your albums, right, Sila? Just I want to tell. And Seema says very deep meditation. Thank you. So right now, that's all.
Yeah, that's very beautiful to hear, because then you know that the effort was worth it. You know, it's just sometimes beautiful to hear it, because it also motivates oneself to go further.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, if nobody is listening, there's no use of it. You know, I mean, there's the musician and there's the listener, and they are both the same, in the same way, important. Yeah. It's like a union, you can say, and
right, yes,
that's
yes.
why it's great to hear.
Yeah, beautiful. So Ronald, we started with the 103, the like you as you said at the end, we all reach on in the Sahasrara. Let's, with your permission, I would like to put the Sahasrara Swamini, the song, which
It's actually the first song that I wrote, the very first song.
Oh, really? Okay.
And that's actually a very interesting story, because this was actually, I think if you go deep into it, everybody can write music. It's not a big secret or something. It's just like that you go get yourself this knowledge and be inspired. Mm-hmm. And this is actually a very interesting story, where I did not know how to make much music, because it was so much in the beginning and I did not know much. So I played just down, and I thought, oh, it's so I could also play the other way around, you know. And that's actually, this song was created. And at that time, I did not even know every chord there is, you know. It was just done and it happened. And that's I always have to think of this story, because it became so important for our band later on, this song. Mm-hmm. But in the beginning, it felt like, you know, it just happened very basically.
This is sweet.
Just some small anecdote on the side, yeah.
Okay, so this is such inspiring. So it looks so effortless at the beginning. So which year did you compose this song? You started
in 2005. In 2005, and we recorded it in 2009, 2010. Mm-hmm. And of course, the recording and everything to arrange it and to really finish the song, that's a big effort, of course. That's not, yeah.
Yes, okay. Wow, so nice. Okay, let's enjoy it. I will put this song right now.
Jagajanani, oh Jagamata.
Jagajanani, oh Jagamata.
Nirmala Rupadara.
Nirmala Rupadara.
Nirmala Rupadara.
Nirmala Rupadara.
Bhagavatsala Devi.
Bhagavatsala Devi.
Jai Shri Nirmala Ma. Sahasra Swamini Ma.
Looks like internet. There is some internet problem with Shinar.
It seems, yeah. It seems.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess she will be back in 2 minutes, and
Yeah, I think she will wait. Let's wait for a few minutes.
yeah,
Or could you take over, Ronald? Could you play?
of course, of course.
Oh, yeah.
With what?
I
What
thought you
was-
could share screen. No?
Yes. Yeah, I don't know what to say.
Hello everyone,
Yes,
I'm
yes,
so
again.
sorry. Something first time it happened, my computer is suddenly it went off, but I have 100% charge. I'm so sorry, but I am I still my device is on right now. I'm so sorry, though, Ronald, and I'm so sorry for everyone. I don't know what happened. Yeah. So please give me a few seconds. I will join from the device and I will continue for the music. It was beautiful, Ronald. Thank you so much. So beautiful, and it really puts us into deep meditation. So joyful also. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Time.
And thank you also for inviting me to this wonderful session. You're such a great host and moderator. It feels very inspiring only to talk to you.
Yes.
Yeah, because it's also, it's joyful when you have like very good counterpart where you can really enjoy talking to, and I enjoy really talking to you. It's very nice. So thank you for organizing this, and thank you for inviting me. Actually, very soon I have to go to work because it's morning time here.
Yes, please.
And
Yeah. And thank you so much, really. It's a really pleasure to meet you and a pleasure to know you as a brother. And it's really a great joy. And thank you so much for your time, for your effort, and for your tips and the beautiful meditation and the music. And whenever time comes, we'd love to have your group in our program and when the time allows us. So
yes,
thank you so much. Really, it was wonderful. It was very joy giving to have you in our meeting.
thank
Thank you.
you for inviting me.
Yeah.
All the best. Jai
Thank
Mataji.
you so much. Jai Shri Mataji. Have a great day and lots of love to you. Jai Shri Mataji. Okay. Okay, my dears, once again, we got integrated with the world, with the universal knowledge, and of course, with the divine love, and of course, with the cultural music. So I believe you all enjoy it. Personally, I enjoyed a lot again, and it was a great joy and experience to listen all those beautiful stories from the yogi who is from Ronald. And please take care, and please wait for the next Tuesday that we will have another Sahaja yogi we will have in our meeting, and we will listen to his music and of course his experience. And lots of love to you all, and have a great night, and thank you so much for waiting till this almost 11 o'clock. Have a good night and be safe. Jai Shri Mataji.